What's up, Quack Up to fans? HangerDrone.com. Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing of a new camera that I just received in the mail. I just purchased a RunCam, which is a generic or a knockoff almost of a Mobius. A lot of people use a Mobius with their quadcopters because of the shape. Additionally, the weight is a little bit less than a GoPro, or in this case with the RunCam, it's supposed to be significantly less. And all the functionality that you get along with it. Only downside compared to, let's say, a GoPro or an SJ4000, you're not going to get the LCD screen, so you won't really be able to see your shot or watch it back until you actually take it home and hook it up to a computer or TV in order to be able to play it back. So this one has some benefits above and beyond the Mobius. For starters, this is cheaper than the Mobius, so we'll unbox it. I haven't taken this out of the package yet, only looked at it from online, so opening it up, little booklet here, QR code, looks like it talks about their product return and replacement, 30-day money-back guarantee, 1-year warranty. Opening it up, this is the same packaging, almost identical to what you would receive with your Mobius. Right away I can feel that it's more of a plastic feel than the Mobius. Looks like a couple dents there. I don't know if those are supposed to be there. I'm assuming they are, at least I'm hoping they are. Those are pretty significant dents, and there's one right here. You don't see them anywhere else on here. But this is more plastic feeling than the Mobius. The Mobius has more of a rubber cushioning guard on it. Also too is the lens. Let's see how this cap comes out. The lens is protruding outside of the camera as opposed to the Mobius, and I'll get my Mobius out so that way we can compare the two. But that's something noticeable. It looks like maybe this lens is replaceable or interchangeable. This lens also, appears to have a wider angle on it, whereas my Mobius, it's a straight lens on there. So you kind of get more of a straight shot on there, which is nice from recording on the ground. The Mobius has an excellent built-in camera, so I'm hoping the RunCam does too as well. Mobius allows you to record, from your head or just putting it on your hat, getting great footage, excellent quality, and not having to dub in any type of audio. So controls are very similar to the Mobius. Power, looks like you have your mode, you have your shutter or your camera on, camera off. Light indicator, same position as like your Mobius. 5-pin mini USB, and then you have your micro USB card. You can put in here, indicator light on the back for flashing. Takes up to a 32 gig card, so you can hold quite a bit of footage before you have to take that off there and erase it. Charge time on this, I read it was about 3 hours to get it completely charged. Same with about the Mobius too. And so let's go ahead and check inside here. Now with the Mobius, I believe my battery life was about a little over an hour or so. So it wasn't too long. So opening up the box and getting the contents out. Now you'll notice that on the box it says that it's designed for hobbyists. Google Play app. Okay, so that's cool. So download that too as well. But right here, this is a big difference between the Mobius. The Mobius I purchased, it didn't come with any special wires or anything like that. It just came with your standard USB cable to hook it up to your computer. But this one here, it actually has connectors that you could connect into your flight controller or an FPV setup. go ahead and open it up and take this out of the bag. So when you have one connector here, and then you have your wiring here, plug in the back. You have your power wire to the camera, and then you have your signal wire and your ground here. So these could plug into, let's say, your receiver, and then your flight controller or your FPV system, and allow you to be able to transmit signal back to you know, your FPV setup. And since this is you know, a flatter type of camera, you know, it can fit on most, or you can strap it to most quadcopters without an issue. Here's your mini USB 5-pin cable, and then inside you have an instruction manual, a clip-on case, and then you also have a camera rag here to clean out for your lens. Now this case is a little bit different than the Mobius. The Mobius has a square cutout right here, and it has a little adapter that you can actually slide in there, so you can screw it onto a tripod, or let's say you can mount it onto your head cam. This one looks solely for, you know, just putting this onto let's say your quadcopter, a case to hold this into place. I mean, you're still going to want to rubber band it around it, you know, but you could essentially put your straps through here, or your zip ties to hold this down. There's a little bit of a indentation to where you could run your zip ties or some sort of ties here to ensure that this case is, you know, secure onto, let's say, like an F450 quadcopter. Then all you have to do is just, you know, slide your camera in, locks in really nice. It's not coming out of there, but, you know, just to be safe, you're always going to want to put your you know, some sort of rubber banding device or something around it in order to be able to hold it in place. Now, everything looks good here. I haven't tested this out. I plan on doing a side-by-side comparison with the video, you know, with the Mobius, and also testing out the microphone. See if it works the same. This is cheaper than the Mobius, so I plan on using this as an onboard camera with some of the different quadcopters that I have, so I can fly those around. Now, this RunCam should fit into, I believe it'll fit into the Mobius case. So you can order those Mobius cases from China, possibly even Amazon. So that way you can slide it in, and that way you can put it onto a tripod, or possibly, you know, some sort of head mount. So just to review what comes in the contents, you get your instruction manual. You get a little manual here with some links to the website and an app that you can download. You get some wires to be able to hook it up, FPV. You have your micro or mini USB cable to charge, as well as to extract, you know, any data that you have on your SD card right onto your computer, so you don't have to take that out. And then obviously you do have your camera. You have your lens protector here, and then also you have your mounting case too as well. So if we compare this, you know, apples to apples to the Mobius, you'll see, I mean, they're almost identical in size. This has the lens is built in, whereas this one, the lens is protruding. This one is lighter, the RunCam is, than the Mobius, but the Mobius does come with a, you know, rubber plastic coating on here. Both of them do have cases that they can slide into. The RunCam seems to be a little bit thicker, so that's something to consider too as well. But both basically the same setups, lights in the same position. The Mobius does come with a mount that allows you to be able to mount to a tripod, whereas this one doesn't. So that's something additionally you'd have to buy. In order to use your Mobius as an FPV camera, you would need, you know, your wire hookups that the RunCam comes with standard. So both of them do have their pros and cons. We'll have to kind of see what, you know, they look like as far as video quality once I compare both of them side by side in a video to see which one is actually better, but this one is made for, you know, RCs and drones, whereas the Mobius is, you know, something for multi-use or more of an action camera. So if this video helped you out in any way, definitely leave a like. Be sure to subscribe to the channel for more upcoming videos, unboxings, and more quadcopter videos in the future.